Welcome to Talks with Dr. Gupta and friends. As I was preparing today's material, two Financial Times headlines stopped me in my tracks. Number 1. OpenAI's Sam Altman declares code red after rivals make advances. Number 2. Anthropic taps IPO lawyers as it races OpenAI to go public. Let me put that into perspective. OpenAI, the creator of ChatGPT, is now a $500 billion startup. Anthropic, the creator of Claude, is valued at $350 billion. And both may go public in 2026, at valuations the world has never witnessed. This sent me down a rabbit hole. A deep dive into Dario Amodei, CEO of Anthropic, one of the most influential thinker and prolific speaker on world stage in AI today. At Davos, the editor-in-chief of The Economist said, "Dario is one of a very small number of people who will shape the world we all live in." So today, I want to take you inside his worldview, because what he's saying, quietly, calmly, may define the next decade of human history. Amodei helped develop one of the most powerful ideas in modern AI, the scaling law. If you make the models bigger, give them more data, and feed them more compute, they get smarter. And the secret ingredient that turns scale into intelligence is a very simple but profound concept called reinforcement learning. AI learns by trial and error, gets rewarded for correct steps, and keeps iterating until it can think its way through complex problems. It's how AI mastered chess, Go, and StarCraft. And now it's how AI is solving real-world professional problems every single day. This idea has held true for more than a decade. And if it continues to hold, we could see PhD-level AI by 2026 or 2027. Dario Amodei believes we are entering an age where we could compress a decade of scientific progress into a single year. Imagine that. AI designing new drugs. AI simulating biology before human trials. AI solving problems we cannot fully understand. AI can cure cancer, Alzheimer's, mental health, autoimmune disorders, rare genetic diseases. This could be the most optimistic chapter in human history. But we are also entering a moment where global AI capabilities are converging. Chinese frontier models, especially DeepSeek, are now approaching Western performance. But here's the real game changer. The race is no longer about today's models. It's about who controls the compute, the chips, needed to train tomorrow's models. This is why GPUs have become national security assets, why we have export controls, why countries are building data centers the size of small cities. Because once AI becomes better than humans at everything, including designing better AI, whoever leads at that moment may stay ahead forever. Layer all of this onto global geopolitics. The world is more uncertain today than at any time since the Cold War. America currently leads in compute, NVIDIA, TSMC, and the full semiconductor supply chain. But China is catching up fast. Dario is crystal clear. The next 10 years are decisive. Whoever leads in compute will lead in everything. But the cost to implement AI, economically, socially, psychologically, will be enormous. For 200 years, our economies ran on one assumption: humans create value with their minds and their bodies. AI breaks this assumption. What happens when AI write almost all code, perform most cognitive work, outperform humans at the vast majority of mental tasks? We're not talking about losing a few jobs. We're talking about redefining the role of millions of people. Dario puts it very bluntly: AI will be better than almost all humans at almost all things. We will need a new social contract, a new understanding of meaning, value, and purpose. So what do humans still bring to the table? Two things AI cannot replace. 1. Relationships. Family, mentorship, friendship, love. The human bonds that make life worth living. 2. The pursuit of difficult goals. Not because we need to win, but because doing hard things gives life meaning and purpose. Anthropic believes we're just 24 to 36 months away from the next major leap, a threshold where AI begins to match or surpass human experts in almost every field. The question is no longer whether AI will change the world, but whether humans can learn to live with it. Thank you. and happy new thinking!